Another day, another trek off from Tengboche, heading towards Dingboche, whatever it is, and another probably 10 to 12 kilometers, and approximately 4 to 6, I think around 500-600 meters in elevation again. But it's not as tough as it was yesterday from Namche to Tengboche. Apparently it's a bit more, I mean there is elevation, but it's like an extended thing, not a steep elevation. It's more like a slope sort of a thing. So hopefully today should not be that tiring. And well, yes, tomorrow again, I mean today again at Dengboche, we'll have attached toilets and no common toilets. Came all the way through that jungle, heading forward to Dengboche. And so we begin our climb to Dengboche. It gets dry, it gets slushy, it gets steep, and so it continues. Once you get on the trek, it's not like any day is easy. Every day has its own challenge, either it's altitude or it's steep climbs. But I guess till Dengboche, after Dengboche, the altitude is really gonna hit. So I guess you just need to be ready for that. So we have a rest day at Dengboche, but then not exactly rest, because we'll be doing an acclimatization hike. And after that we'll be heading off forward. Oh, here's Arsha coming up. You see, the only thing on the mountain, slow and steady wins the race. So take your time, no race, no rush. Nobody's handing medals for you upstairs. So just relax, take it at your own pace. So what a trail. There's a nice chilly breeze thanks to the cold water from the river, and trust me, it is cold. Sometime, I think the next cluster of village, the next village actually, just headed out from after lunch at Tengboche. Oh, the air is getting thinner, and you see the greenery, the lush green jungle, the tall trees, they're all gone now. Now we're getting into a zone where there are only shrubs, and very soon as we go higher we're gonna have no green at all, left with browns and greys, rocks, and then further on hopefully ice. So breathing wise things are going to get more difficult that way. But still very much doable, still fun. It's just, you just need to move forward Just keep going. It's getting pretty chilly out here. Yeah, had to get on the fleece as well as the gloves. There was a mild breeze, because of which it was like getting pretty cold. But now that I'm climbing up, I guess the body heat is taking care of things. After hiking nearly just over 11 kilometers and achieving an elevation of just over 600 meters, that has taken 5.5 hours of proper hiking, excluding the breaks and the lunch break. So we're I see Dengboche in sight, which is right there, just behind those trekkers. I mean, ahead of those trekkers. Yes, still a little bit of a distance, but the destination for tonight is in sight. So happy about that. So can just get into the room and get this bag off me, and then a good night's rest. Tomorrow we're going to be at Dengboche itself, but there's going to be an acclimatization trek. That would be probably 4 hours again, 4 to 5 hours. And then day after tomorrow we move on. So till we get into the room, let's keep walking. वो दूर जो देख रहे हैं वो अर्शिया आ रही है. The sky blue jacket. There. Yes, कमर पे हाथ हमारी शर्पा को गालियां देते हुए आ रही हैं अर्शिया. So I will just wait over here till she comes back. Just entered Dengboche, and as soon as you enter, you see Cafe 4410, which is the highest cafe. The cafe has the highest elevation in the world. We'll be dropping by here, but first in search of our lodge. 101 हमारा room at Dengboche, and voila, we have an attached toilet. जो भी है attached है, and we don't get running hot water, but if we pay 800 rupees Nepali rupees per person, we get hot water for a shower. So this is our lovely room for the next 2 nights. Beds अच्छे बड़े हैं compared to the other place. Don't know if I'm being stupid or brave, but I have stepped out. It is at minus. It is just. I won't check the clock. I'll tell you later. But we seem to be in the middle of clouds. Yeah. So, where we're staying at Dengboche, we're in the middle of clouds. Just trying to see if the gear that I've gotten with me is fine or not. Wearing the thermals, the base layers, the trekking pants, all that in place, and let's see if all of that works. Just going for a quick walk around Dengboche, exploring, and we'll see what we come up with. Acclimatization trek today, approximately 300 meters elevation. So we're a quarter way there, and we're supposed to go up there where you can see the second flag. Yeah, not at the peak, just before the peak. So we're going there and back, and that's our acclimatization. But you start feeling breathlessness just by talking already. When you're in the common room where it's nice and warm, you can talk normal. But when you get to the room, you do feel a bit breathless while talking. So I guess that's gonna continue till we get to EBC and back. Today was a rest day hike. So आज we came from our hotel, which is this. Oh, 6:30 a.m. up and ready to leave from Tengboche. We're going to Lobuche. So that would be probably around 8 hours, but it's 8 kilometers. But it would take us around 8 hours because it's a long route. Elevation would be slow, not that steep. It would be a gradual rise. And then we'll be reaching Lobuche, spending the night there, and hopefully tomorrow it would be EBC. Finally, the day has come where we get to where we have headed out for. So, I mean, now the terrain, I don't know how it would be, but we'll have a look on the way. Today from Tengboche to Lobuche, it's going to be around, I think it's around 8 kilometers, 6 to 8 hours. It is pretty cold over here. Oh, and we have lost power again. So you see, the weather's not been nice. It's not been pretty sunny, and everything works on solar over here. So you will have power outages, and the water is freezing cold. A bit tired. It's kind of like setting in though, but we've like a bit. I mean, carrying the bags and stuff, not used to it, so there is kind of a little bit of shoulder pain. Legs and lower are pretty fine that way. But then it is cold. It's approximately, I think, around 1 degree right now, and hoping for the weather to get better as we go on the trail. We'll be wearing the down jacket and stuff. So, I mean, till now we were okay with the fleece jacket, but now I think from Tengboche onward, it's going to be down jacket and layering up. Heading off to Lobuche from Tengboche. Now we need to hike up the mountain that we did the acclimatization trek yesterday and come down the other side. Not the complete mountain, halfway up and then down the other side and head on towards Lobuche. Oh, air is getting thin. And it's going to get thinner now as we go higher. So we're at about 4,400 over here, and then we'll be heading off to Lobuche, which is around 4,800 odd. Sleep over at Lobuche, and tomorrow head off to EBC, head off to Gorakshep and then EBC. To start with, terrain is pretty okay once you pass that acclimatization mountain that we did. After that, it's pretty smooth. there are slight ups and downs, but I guess the actual steep elevation comes post lunch when we're very close to what do you say, Labuche. The trail seems fine, slight drizzle, but yeah, trail seems fine. The only thing that kicks you in the gut is the what do you say, the altitude. That's what kind of like pulls you down. But then, I mean, day in and day out, we've been waking up, hiking, waking up, sleeping, waking up, hiking. So I think that also takes a toll on you. But one more day, reaching EBC tomorrow, and then obviously it's the whole trek back down. But going strong. Going strong. फिर से दूर से चले आ रही है अर्शिया. Yes. Stop for a quick break. No, I'm not doing lunch as it's getting heavy, but just snacked a bit. Protein bar, a quick cup of tea after crossing the river, and now heading off towards Labuche. So basically we need to climb up this mountain, and apparently after that it's pretty straight till Labuche. So this is the only hike or steep climb, and post that it should be fine. So a good couple of hours, we're done with around nearly 5.5 kilometers. I've got another 3 kilometers approximately to go. Gained around 350 in elevation. So
could you say that again?
Probably another couple hundred to go, another 300 to go actually. The hike is beginning to take a toll on Arshia. It's not the breathing or anything, it's just, I think just it being too monotonous. Every day just the same thing. You need to wake up every day, hike 8 to 12 kilometers, achieve an elevation of 600 to 800 meters, and I guess it's just getting a bit much for her now. But then we're so close. I mean, today Labuche, tomorrow would be EBC mostly. So close. I mean, now it's not the time to give up. She won't give up, but it's gonna be a slight drag. monotony of trekking every day for like 8 to 12 kilometers seems to be getting to her. But still she's pushing through. Ho raha hai, hoga. These are all the people who passed away trying to summit Everest. It's humbling as well as scary at the same time. So amazing, just hiking through the clouds. I mean, it's literally like I'm eating clouds. It was like, I think a month back, where my youngest daughter was like, take me to heights where I can eat clouds. And well, it's pretty crazy that me and Arshia are doing that right now. Oh, what solid rocks. The grays just don't seem to. ये हमारा लोबोचे में ओ माय गॉड वाला रूम है. प्लाईवुड की दीवार है, छोटी ब्लैंकेट है, ये है व्यू, ये है स्टोरेज, ये है बाकी का कमरा. बस हो गया. Did not update yesterday when we reached. Where did we reach? Lobuche. Yes. It was a long walk, and I guess the altitude, the cold, and a slight cough is kind of like getting to us. So, like, just had dinner and called it a night at probably I think around 8 o'clock. And sorry, I went the wrong way. So now we're heading off from Lobuche to Gorakshep. We'll have lunch at Gorakshep and then from there head off. Well, Lobuche is very basic, very, very basic. I mean, there's no charging point in the rooms. It's sharing toilets, and but then you just need to stick it out for the night. So even I'm getting a slight cough, got a cold. I'm fighting it through. Today we've got EBC, so we're getting to where for what we set out for. Leaving from Lobuche, which is 4,900 odd meters, some places 5,000. Going for an elevation of 200 meters today to Gorakshep, and then from there another 200 meters to EBC. It's a very rocky terrain. All your lush greens have been left behind. It's more browns and greys now till we go up to Gorak ship. Every time you start getting a bit tired, you see stuff like this, and it kind of like pushes you to just keep going. That's what we've come here for. Everybody has an Everest of their own to conquer. Everyone has their own reasons. So let's not stop. This is Mount Pumari, as informed by my Sherpa. Hershey is finding it tough. I guess the altitude is getting to her. So, I don't know. We're discussing and seeing to probably get back on the, like, after EBC, going down to Periche and then probably catching a chopper from there to Kathmandu. Let's see if she can push through. Then we go ahead with the trek down. But then if she can't, then we take the chopper from Periche. Let's see how that goes. Thin air kind of dries your throat out. The problem is keeping a buff over the mouth is sometimes it adds to the breathlessness. So I guess it's part and parcel. But yeah, even at Labuche when we were sleeping, the cabins are all wooden cabins, so it does not help in keeping any cold out or heat in. So it's like you do feel cold when you're sleeping, and while breathing you do trying to get it, kind of like dries your throat out, your throat and nostrils. But then that's part of the altitude. After the steep climb up, this is the way forward. So it's going to be up and down, but not steep up and up. I guess that's what you get when you're on the mountains and you're going upwards. So always up and down. These are Beolias. Slowly making her way from behind the rocks. Crazy boulder trail. We came from behind that rocky mountain and all the way down. I think you can just see 2 people coming. Yeah, that track down towards the cave, then up, and now from here it goes up there, and then I don't know what's after that. This trail, Labuche to Gorakshep, is demanding on another level. It's all going through rocks. Oh, after nearly 4 hours and 5 kilometers in distance and nearly 300 meters in elevation, we've reached Gorakshep. this is what it is. From here, that is the Kala Pathar, and what you see over here is actually covered in clouds is Everest. Hopefully we should get a better view and better weather tomorrow. All worth the effort. Welcome to Gorakshep, 5190 meters. And here we are, the last stop before EBC. ये है गोरखशेप का कमरा. 2 बेड, 4 दीवारी, 1 दरवाजा. 3rd फ्लोर पे देना था, सॉरी 2nd फ्लोर पे.